A lot to do.
Hello and welcome everybody to another stream where we are going to be playing some more KOTOR. This will be the second stream of KOTOR, and we are just going to continue having some fun. We are playing Natia as a gunslinger who runs up and then blasts them to bits. That is the entire idea. I have not done it before, despite how common of a idea it is. But either way, I'm gonna have some good fun, and I hope you do as well. And I need to actually fix something on the overlay, because I forgot to turn it on before it got started. So overlay is back online. Oh, they might need a update. Okay, but we are good to go once more. I'm gonna have some good fun. And we're gonna try and get done with at least the lower city, and potentially the undercity, or even potentially the entire entire lower city whole shebang. But we will see. Okay.
Ci gratullo da pograshi onneun komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Pagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachiwish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Kachikun ita donga. Yikinkuno bamulera chikun.
Yeah, it's bizarre. One of those words where, like, when you say it, you're like, ah, yeah, I know how to say it, and then you say it, and you're like, is that how it's said? Yeah, I don't need to buy any cards or do any of that right now. I'm not even sure if I'll really do any of the stock on stream, or in general, because for the most part, I don't need to. Pretty sure he just does cards.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't plan on doing that. Get an introduction to KOTOR.
Go away.
Chiska nichu, kimba muli radwanaji, kimba noku nixat abog, kakincha nawabagaon, tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna, kavatumpa kulpa yiya moka paata. Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya.
One.
Oscar, chiska nichu, the hupa botenya do gigi piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa ku palea muka bata. Jiyoka ku tumpa ku palea.
Two.
Chiyokaku, kimba muli radwanaji, kuyami juski chika nai, uba baska dwana chichopa muska, chiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Tune podo. Rananu prata donko shirkasha. Jum apike.
Three.
The good old-fashioned blind the screen so we can have this play out like a normal fight, but make it look cool. Also, I do have my mic in a similar place to how it used to be, but just slightly different with the new mount. But hopefully it sounds good. At the very least, it should sound better than when I had it on my desk. It was very much the case of I had to get it off my desk because it just sounded so bad. It was terrible. Okay, let's do a little dance. Luckily, I have a lot of decks, so I can actually do it. Now, I do find it really funny. Because for the most part, I always play characters with some amount of dex. But with my previous semi-run through, I just was like, I'm going to have heavy armor. I'm not going to use dex. And I got to this point, I actually had to get some like dex gear, or I think what I had to do was I had to use one of the stems that give you bonus dex, because my dex was so low, because it was at minimum, it was a -1 penalty, that I had a very solid chance of messing it up. What are you talking about?
Ci gratulo pograshi onneon komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachish yunku. Jodo jidbungaranta. Takumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Chi gratu loda bograshi onneon komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kacha tutong. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang.
Yeah, it's so funny how many stories and characters there are here. That's like, I can't wait till we get out of this quarantine. You gotta go off and do this other thing. Just makes it hit all the more. Yeah, hits all makes it hit harder. Wanted to put up more there, but I just couldn't get it to sound proper. Where is her part? Where is her partner?
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Punana chaku. Ikun kono bule marachiko.
Downside of cool alien races or languages is that they sometimes take a long time to say what's being said. Maybe I could help her out.
Janshak bulara. Umrauchiska duchi. On chubanjishka yanki. Titoke gratun kun chichakun king kachachonobra. Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lorda itakun. Shagji locha wana wama? Kava volpa mulji gumana. Kinshun shishineng chene kun no bale mulera chikun. Wana monkus bes chingapula molang tude rana prata. Dunko such a domam toma?
Okay, let's do a quick save just in case.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong na bun shanuyang. Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chabachisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi kon chuva kin lorta itakun.
Maybe I could be your partner.
We timembo rangtong. Mulira on shanturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
Bump. I believe I'm good enough to get you through the audition.
Kin kun shi kai kachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun rata tigin podranko. Disarcha doma wana konda tama. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Gu. Yuma wama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Takum just takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi.
I'd be very sad if I end up messing this up somehow, despite having a dex of +4.
mulera bes.
Be like,
Genchopa
"Nah,
chawi tichok
you don't
twis yun
deserve
kun.
that."
Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tong abuk sha nagnong.
You know, I've never done, really played with a female character before. So I haven't done the, I've always done the male characters, and they have that really just like not a dance move. Yep, it's just all the characters. Just we just move the arms back and forth.
Tunarana nu prata dunko sicha tuma wamama tus keva toma. Isha julorcha kinkuno bulera jiko.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mularag jikun. Wama kun best. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nu prata. Donko searcha domatama? Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoka wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije? Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
I like how it just like, yes, train whistled. It's so simple, but it gives me a good laugh because it's just like, yep. Probably it's like, yep, we'll animate that in like an hour maybe.
Gruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu ama hu na tek.
Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoka wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije? Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
And then the force wave. I just love like the force waves. I'm just trying to think like, did they make those animations specific for this? Or were they just like, yeah, we can use that animation and plug it in here? Which, if they did, very fair play, because reusing previous assets is a wonderful thing to do.
Wama kun best ching pala mule tune rana nu prata donko searcha domatama?
Ucha donga ya fulke. Chachiska do punta casa pupaka. Panauto.
Mokao dang ya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Bano oto.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes.
Gigi hakuji lorcha kin kuna. Bamule rigikun. Kaji chutula.
Well, but, like, but frankly, you're beneath me now. It's just like, yes, I just helped you get this.
Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoka wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije? Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
A little extra XP. We love that. Let's collect some bounties.
Kimba mulera tuana, taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kava tumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis kimba mulera. Kakinchana kokma kon, kava tumpa kulpa iya botenya, kachichuna isa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabel mogo. Tulpada Vulkar Naga Chuchut. Moga Shampumpa. Boyawana Chikni. The Muslim Podanawanga Kumbist. Muliragest. Rundi Hautunga Tonkimba Nankongek. Wana Kumbis. Chimpayamuri. Kununkabi. Tuknen Tangjo. Kunne Mulirabest.
Tell me about the bounty.
Paris Manaris. Donjonea Hakonong. Mulera Yonunaze. Jijing Wibidwana Itawish. Mulinebone. Uvana Tula Boda. Yamijusa. Ayo Honopis. Tuula Jiokako.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tumiranano Prata Dunkyo. Searcha Toma. Kalavui Pamulchi. Kumana. Kinkon Shashikin. Neken Koinova Mulera Jekun. Wama Kumbes. Chimpaya Muli. Tumiranano Prata Dunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Kachicho Naitha Odunga. Taukum Justak Mike Grabilmogo. Tulpada Vulkar Naga Chuchut. Moga Shampumpa. Boyawana Chikni. The Muslim Podanawanga Kumbist. Muliragest.
I like how Karth is that, voice of reason. Like, if you do the evil ones, you probably will get some, it'll probably be a good thing. If you do the pretty much innocent people, you'll probably get some dark side points. I'm just like, yeah, Karth's not gonna be happy with me, at least partly. I've got a bounty to collect on.
Tombatoras Mactilia. Ashuta. Unga Kumbis Tulpiki Kuliana.
Metric is dead.
Gioca Colmolera. Quien Conjo Peshak. Nova Moleraji. Janion Toranchi. Aitatia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera Slimoanga Kubisking. Chachis Katon Puta. Kasabubaka. Mocha Odonga. Yafulki. Chibeduana ni Bobo. Tumamun Shanungang. Muchititoaki.
Let's see if we can get some more out. Yes. Get a little bit more credits. A little bit more credit. That's what I like to have. I like to get some credit. Moga Shampumpa. Boyawana Chikni. The Muslim Podanawanga Kumbis. Muliragest. Chibeduana ni Bobo. Tungmabung Shanungang. Muchititoaki Chijaku. Perfect. XP and as well as some more credits. How many credits? 5,000. Mission Elixir. My favorite.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami Juski Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Dabis Dubong Kunki Pankpa. Tong Itwamaji Human Ak Ikatune.
Who you call a little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi. Jiskadasoki Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Just a sec,
Ooh,
boys.
it's really raining
Zaldar,
outside.
A little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
I love that. Big Caesar's like, but I'm hungry.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
It is downpouring.
Kiyokaku! Kimba muli rat wanaji! Kuyami juski chika nai! Ubabaska dwana chichopa muska! Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu!
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa! Kimba muli rat wanaji! Kaba volpa mulji gumaya!
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so
I never
just sorta
liked
got
either
used
of
to
those
speaking
starting
their own tongue.
You
options.
showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Tell me about Dav.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in
Oh,
the Lower
whoops, I
City.
did the first
Everyone's
option.
always looking to push you around.
I hit the
So
wrong
we
button.
noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person.
Tell me about Davik. This time I'll hit the right button.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange.
What about the lower city gangs?
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Yes, second. Okay. That. Why did Brejik leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Tell me about Calo Nord.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Okay.
You
Out
going?
of here.
Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
It's like poor Big Z. He's just as hungry, wants to eat his food. Not even eat some food, eat his food that he got. But nope, he has to go leave. Okay, there's Holden.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien girls aren't really my thing. I'm much more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
Keep your hormones in check. Just want to ask some questions.
I don't like the tone of your voice. I work for Davik Kang. I'm used to people treating me with respect.
I don't care who you work for. You seem like a slime ball.
I don't have to take this abuse from you. I came here to relax. Shove off and find someone else to bother. I want to watch the dancing girls.
Ah, dang, I was really hoping you'd fight.
Hey, baby, back again,
So you're the one who put the bounty on Dia's head, correct?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
I suggest taking that bounty off her head, or your head will be removed.
You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
Aw, dang it, I really don't get to kill him. I was really hoping I could do that. Yada yada, persuade option.
If I let her get away with it, I'll
Oh
look
wow, I
even worse.
failed.
She...
So you do that.
Well,
Right.
I guess you may be right.
Just had bad
Besides,
RNG.
I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that
I was
the bounty
really
is off the
hoping
table.
to slay him. I like how I still get light side points. It's like I threatened him like 3 or 4 times, and it's just like, but he used the persuade option for the actual quest. That is great. Yeah, I very much enjoy Star Wars The Old Republic MMO because of the fact that you do get to just like, oh, I don't like you, fairly, random NPC that shows up for this quest and maybe another one if you survive. Like, yeah, you're a terrible, NPC. Time to die. As well as like, oh, let's help you out, and then you get to hear about it afterwards.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I could use Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him here.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
I could be an ally of sorts against those. Could be an ally of sorts against those foes.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
So, are you going to let me in, or
Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
I don't even really need to. Actually, I do, because I need to get the papers. Or I could fight, but I think for the most part I just need to get the papers.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
I need some information on the Republic escape pods that crashed into the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the Upper City about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has her own agenda.
Do you know anything about this or not?
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila is a slave. What happened to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
What do you mean, swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Gavin, can you help me with this? I foresee you knowing something about it.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base? It's locked up tight.
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission? He left the cantina just recently.
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I was able to get past the upper city guard. No issue there.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Right. I see a good trade. Alright. I know a good trade when I see one.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll be back with the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Okie dokie. I'm not very good with the softer, more feminine voices. And so I tend to be a little bit quieter when I'm softer, which is unfortunate because it definitely is a drop in volume. And sometimes that can be a bit of an issue. They'll never know I hit them. They will though, because there's 3 of them. It's stun stick, unknown. But surprise! I miss. Fire, miss.
Oh! Now that's my...
Fire, and I'm miss. Oh, perfect. Pretty darn hurt though. Yeah, I am just barely staying alive. I remember this. I was like, why didn't those join in? I feel like they had been close enough.
Ready?
That's because they are not meant to join in. Level up, skills. Yeah, sure, do awareness. Beats. Yeah, let's do some blaster shots still.
I'm here.
That's my weapons, just heavy.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka pata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyang. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana.
Lunda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Good old Candyman.
Ananu prata dungno sercha. Ichua penki.
Watana wamamulera. Kenchun jupashak. No bule mule raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itado. Bola una dichek. Balamure slimowanga kun bisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. and I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Nice and simple. And then I believe there should be a nice bounty in this section. Oh, another Kalonord. Also, I love my character like, oh, I'm dying.
Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangi wama jikona donki pa nonku nek abog jiyokaku kinba muri ra dwanaji kuyami juski chika nai uba baska dwana chichopa muska jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just cronky to patslimo.
I like that. Oh, dude, collect a bounty over cold dead bodies. That's the idea. Oh. Nice and simple. Let's do some sneaky. I think they suck. Card.
Ready.
Very unfortunate. Just a missed. Luckily, 1 health is all I need. This is pretty much all I have anyways.
Out of sight,
what?
Out of mind.
Open the door.
I'm here.
And surprise! Boom! And surprise! Yes! Oh, there's another one. Oh, down the hall, dang. Oh, there's a lot of them down the hall. Okay, frag time! Yeah. Not that second frag, but I wasn't certain, so...
What?
We were careful.
What?
Do I not have demo? I do not. Also, wow, that is zooming. So we'll have to be back here, with mission. Has some demo stuff, which reminds me, I might as well actually just jump down to the undercity, grab mission. I was like, what did I get? Right, I got an upgrade for the armor. Yeah, I figured it was a black Vulkar.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Sneaky. I do wish the sneaking was much faster. Okay, there are 3 of them. That 2 melee people, this mysterious person. Also, it'd be very tempting just to throw a grenade at him.
What?
Let's get this party started. I realized I could also just, have queue up actions for my other person. And pa-dum! Surprise! Immediately die. And surprise! Oh, I am loving just dual power shot. Or dual wielding with power shot. Just like, surprise! You are now blown to bits. Because 30 points of damage in a turn is actually a pretty good amount at this low level. Also, I actually have a +3 to hit. It's honestly impressive at this point. Feats. Want to get more of the dual wielding. That's at least an idea. Don't know for certain what all I will get.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
And I've got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You know, I realized you could technically fight this. And it's only 6 enemies. And many are weak to ion. But I've never once fought them.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Who are you? What are you doing here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
Oh, you poor wretches. Here's 20 credits. Buy some food, some clothes. Don't get killed.
Credits, my brother!
Influence lost, Kreia. She's not even in this game.
Food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Natia. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
I really wish there was an option to say, I absolutely hate it up there. It's full of snobs. Nope. It's nothing special. Definitely doesn't have any greenery.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface.
I think I should make sure I'm healed up for dialogue and stuff, so I'm not just like, oh, ooh, visually.
So wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Who's Rukil?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
What is this Promised Land? Does it actually have a forest?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where is he?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones.
He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
What's our right side thing? Yep, nice middle. Let's do the little nice and heal. That way I'm not the just constantly like I'm about to die, I'm about to die. Don't want to go near the rat ghoul pit just yet. Dr. Igear.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Igear. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store?
His name is Igear because he gives you gear. Something. I was tempted to get that, but I don't really need it. Really need that. These are useful things. There's something I wanted to try and make sure I get, but I can't remember what it was. So we'll have to check that later. I was hoping it would jump out at me, whatever it was.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Open the gate. I will kill the rat ghoul. They will not stay in this world.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
We're gonna do a quick save because sometimes he can actually end up just dying. And surprise! Oh, Garth, do something. Perfect. He didn't even get hit. Also, I like how this time there was just a single, and I cannot.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
I like how this time there's just... Like, can I move? Okay, quick save. Can I move now? Oh. What has broken? Oh, I dropped.
I'm here.
Nope, I still cannot move. For some reason,
Ready.
I cannot move, but I can move as Karth. I don't understand.
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Nope.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
I just wanted to hear that dialogue.
I'm here.
Can I move again? Nope. I don't know why. Why I can't, for some reason, move as my character. Okay.
I'm here.
We'll just do good old transit away, transit back, and then maybe I can move. Okay, I can move again. I should have actually upgraded my armor. That's what I should have done. Oh well. And we want to go this way, I think. Basically, we want to trigger mission running up on us. Oh, look, the Sith.
Please, you have to
Yes.
help me.
Yeah, I just
Nobody
need to get a
else is
little
gonna help me.
farther.
Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Oh, slow down, mission. What's wrong?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Who's going to sell him into slavery? What are you talking about? Quick, spit it out.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
You know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
I'll help you get Big Z back. Will you help me with the Vulkar Base afterwards?
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulkar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulkar compound.
I like the extra dialogue from Karth, because if you just skip the question part, you'd be like, I have no idea where to go.
What?
Yeah, we don't really need that. So you get more decks. Yeah, might as well just do more decks. Yeah, let's give demo. You don't really need stealth because you won't be able to stealth too often. Yeah, actually, we just won't do stealth. Or potentially. I could actually do a full stealth squad. Instead of the old man, I could do Jahani, but I do plan on doing the old man. I don't really need the computer use, so... Had to make sure it was indeed saving them and not getting rid of them. Depending on the system, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Karth has a good chance to hit. Yeah, let's actually just make her single wheeled. Then she has big.
What?
No, because she doesn't have any good attack thing. Okay, then we go and go back up and finish exploring that area or that last apartment. Then we go down here. Immediately extra dialogue.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to know a little bit more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zalbar meet up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them.
I love that insult.
One of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Back in the child. Those Vulkars have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did Zalbar kill him? Good.
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Vulkars didn't know that. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. He and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before meeting Big Z?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Which way will I go when it's over this way? Dum bum bam. Just nope. Yes. I get lost despite playing this game so much. This week has been very busy with work, and then I also had a lot of classwork as well. I'm stuck on my character. I just had a lot of homework to do this week, and I was able to eventually get it all done. So
Yeah, I'm here.
I was able to get it all done yesterday, which allowed me to have time for today. So I'm quite enjoying today. Nice. Stream of bullets. I also don't know if I really got a sneak attack bonus for that first one. Probably. I'm surprised it didn't give me the warning of like enemy spotted. So
Now that must have
blue. They didn't do anything, did they? Downside with all the stealth shenanigans is that, like, you do have some issues. Also, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's I must be playing at a higher FPS because those mines are zipping. They're just like zoom.
What?
What?
Never remember. Okay, Hyperdrive, Alderaan, Uncle Louie. Hyperdrive, Alderaan, Uncle Louie. That's what I need to remember. Hyperdrive, Alderaan, Uncle Louie. Hyperdrive. Don't remember. Might have to reload. Alderaan. Okay, perfect. And I got the Republic mod armor and some credits. Okay, I think that just is a +4 for max. Yeah, it's pretty good though still as well, but I plan on having much higher decks. So she'll outgrow it at some point, but not for a while. Wait for them to catch up.
on it. Done.
Yep, that's what I thought. This will be a nasty fight.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just here to collect the bounty on your head, Elvin.
You're a fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
No, I don't think I really will. And do some sniper shots. Actually have you...
Yeah?
Time to rumble!
Okay, stand up, go. Pew pew. Melee damage. I missed. Nice. Poor mission got absolutely grenaded though. I actually came out of that one fairly unharmed. They got a scope. Will save. Reflex save, not a bad thing to have. Actually, let me go back to feats. Actually, I might just get that. Skills, health, wait, or awareness, since I'll always be around. Sneak attack. Oh yes. Yes, I can also just get behind the target. That is also useful. Okay, let's see. Yes, I can get further dual wielding. That will help my to hit.
Yeah?
Did I already grab that? Yes, I did. One of those things where it's like, I can't remember if I just looted that thing that I just opened a minute ago. Oh. Perfect. Dual blaster shot to the chest. Nothing more. I've got stuck on nothing. Probably Karth, honestly. Okay, back to the lower city, or the undercity. And we shall explore the undercity. Do 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 do. I was thinking I might also get through the sewers, but with the time, I'll probably be able to get through the undercity area, but not the sewers. I was grandly thinking I was going to be able to do a lot more than I actually was going to be able to do. Yeah, there's the Sith. We can get their things.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
I like how they slowly walk up. Oh, I'm just here to kill you.
Look out, it's an ambush.
I could, try and deal with them other ways, but why, oh why, do they deserve every single bit of it? That. Yes. Fire, yes.
Time to rumble.
Now that must have...
Oh. Still need to get my head a little bit better to be doing these shenanigans. And yeah, motion detection goggles kind of suck. Yeah, awareness, demo, security. Like, they're usable, but like they look terrible, so just for the extra 2 awareness, with the other 2 skills, it's just like, nah, not worth it. Yeah, let's save just in case we die from the next attack.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for her.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Settle down right now. Both.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Also, I love how all of us are just like, what haven't we healed? They're fairly easy to hit. They're really easy to hit.
Down you go!
They're also really easily hit me, but you know, it should be fine. Okay, maybe maybe we won't be fine. We'll see in a second if I need to reload. Hey, look, I need to reload. I suppose we should heal. I love it when my hubris gets the better of me. Also, let's upgrade my armor. But it was just like, oh, we'll be fine. And then immediately like, and we're not. The very slow encroaching bars. Okay. Just have one of those. Upgrades to 7 defense, making it one of the better armors, honestly. The sad thing is I don't get to use it for that long, because once I get the Jedi stuff and I use Jedi robes, I'll be wanting to use the Jedi powers, and that requires a new armor. We can upgrade the Cost Blaster a bit, and that could be upgraded, but we really don't need that right now, so we shall not. And return. Bombardee. Bombardee. Do. And now this time we're healed up, so.
You're a pilot.
Okay, nope, we don't need to hear this again. This time, it's much easier. I mean, it was already really easy. It was just the case of that we did die tonight.
Now that must be...
Yeah, normal shooting does very little damage.
Ready?
Oh, there I go. Also, did I just get hit for like
Time to rumble.
30 points of damage? Oh, dang. Okay, interesting. Yeah, not do the quick save. What's my gear? Did I? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's focus on the Fiend this time, I'm gonna say. Because apparently those just hit like a truck. Nope.
Out of sight,
what?
out of mind.
Huh? No one's gonna
I'm
see
here.
this mission. Take that!
Okay, oh damn it. Yeah, Power Blast is very much the friend. And the only thing making this doable.
Now that
I'm
must
also pretty sure I got stuck again. Yep, I can't move again. Why do I keep getting stuck? Actually, I can... Armor, antidote, beam splitter. Oh, what did I get? I also got the Rakghoul serum, apparently. Really didn't see it amongst that. Actually, did I? Okay, no. Let me check that note then. Okay, apparently I did get it. I really didn't see it in my inventory or otherwise. Why do I keep getting stuck? And I can't even... It really just perma-stuck kind of thing.
Ready?
Yeah?
What?
And I don't know why. I've never had this issue, normally. So I wonder if it's just like the model is just slightly different, or because I'm doing windowed, the FPS is causing issues. Because that does happen. Actually, a very funny story. I was getting a bit frustrated with the Lego Indiana Jones game because of the fact that one of the final missions I had to do to get 100%, I just couldn't do because I had too high of an FPS. So the bike just kept moving off of the button. And I found that I had to have VSync on to fix it. And it was wild. I was just like, this is something I never thought would have been... Don't run up to them. You have blasters for a reason. Actually, to be fair, should shoot them eventually. And I'm stuck. Maybe it's because... Oh, maybe...
Out of sight, out of mind.
No. I'm almost wondering if it's something to do with stealth or maybe solo mode or something. Because I also don't do stealth very often. So this will be very annoying if every time I get into combat I have to go back. Though I will always be at full health at the very least. And I know I could get a lot of credits for turning in the Rakghoul antidote for the dark side path. But like, I don't really need all those. Yeah, I think this is where there's some scabbers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Why didn't you follow for so long? And what was I thinking? I've already lost my train. Yeah, I've totally lost my train of thought. Hopefully it wasn't anything important or interesting. Oh, right, yeah, there's the scavenger and then the swarm of... Or maybe he gets turned into. Gonna guess gets turned into.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Actually kind of here, I guess. What if I do this? Because I've never done this option before without it. Here, take the serum, it'll cure you.
Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the
I
doors.
might also reload, hop up to the
killed the
surface
others.
world, grab or give it to the doctor, buy the extra version. This is the first time ever that I've actually managed to save him. You're okay. I need some information. I'm looking for Bastila.
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe... Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
Didn't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
He just immediately gets himself killed. Wow. Do wonder. Maybe I can still turn it in? Like, cause, you know, good old-fashioned case of like quest objectives versus the actual item, and I can't move again.
What?
Yeah?
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Huh? No
I
one's
don't
gonna
know
see
why,
this mission.
but like almost every time I go into combat, I get stuck. Gonna be a little bit of an issue.
I'll show you.
I'm here.
Poor mission, she is so gonna die.
Now that must have hurt.
Use your blaster power! Wish they were better at using their feats, honestly. Oh, there's another one.
Ready?
Yeah?
Okay, let's do a little savey. And Let's load that one really quickly. And then do a manual save. Yeah, before we gave us the serum. Okay, load back the current one. And see if we can give away what we technically don't have. This time we are actually going back up here for a reason, but I guess I was also still stuck, so. 28 credits. And the doctor is right over there. Perfect.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate.
Hey!
Haven't we already done that? I know, at least for technically the third time.
Welcome back. You have the serum? Impossible.
Okay, so
How
I
did you get
can
this?
give the
No,
serum
wait.
after using
I don't
the
really
serum.
want to know. Can I see it? The serum.
Here you go. All yours.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the
So
red ghoul disease.
I could use it.
With this sample, I
and
can make
then
enough
give
serum
it-
for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Like, I don't need pretty much any of that. I'll just take the light side points. You can keep your rolls up. You need it more than I do.
You truly have a noble and generous spirit. But
It would
you
be
deserve
even
something
better
for
if
your
we were
efforts.
all uber
Tell you what,
injured.
I'll give you a discount
After one of
whenever
my
you shop at
usual
store.
stints.
It's the
Be
least I
like,
can do.
you need
Now,
it
is
more
there
than
anything
I
else I
do,
can do
as
for
I'm
you?
like double over in death. Okay,
Of course.
buying time. Racno serum.
You blew it. If you'd brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. But no, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Indeed. Indeed I did. And in theory, potentially, I could also give it to him, but I don't think I could. For the very simple reason of I think there's just going to be a nice little quest flag that goes, no, you've already given it away. You can't give it away again. But it actually would be very tempting. Mission. It wasn't that far behind. Every so often, they just do not like to follow, and it's just very unfortunate. Also, I
Ready?
should level
What?
up mission. Oh, wrong one. Nah, treat injury is more useful. Attack 3. And I should probably get dual wielding. Also, need to give her power attack. And I can also give her power attack with or power blast, with Davik's visor. So I think that's what we'll do. Get the dual wielding first. But again, she doesn't have power blast yet, so she doesn't really benefit from dual wielding right now, because dual wielding blasters completely useless. Completely useless without power blast. And I think there was a mine on this side. Yes.
What?
I don't really need them, but I do like getting them.
What?
Ready?
Huh?
Yeah, just exploring. Oh, look, there's Candyman. Candyman on his special assignment. Oops. Meant to save, but oh well.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
I wish there was some aware option where you could go, good to know. I'll take that up. Because, like, you already have been introduced to Canderous. You know he's a tough bruiser type. You've already fought some of the rat ghouls, so you know they are deadly. And so it's just like, I wish there was an option where you just kind of acknowledge and like, okay, sounds like a good idea.
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Okay, nothing special.
How'd you like that?
They're just dying in one hit. Literally one hit. One of them survived.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't
now see how
babysit
they
them all.
lost half a dozen
boys.
men.
We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
Better get going.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
It's just one now, Candyman. It's just one boy outside of yourself. Perfect. We actually did the good old thing of actually hitting our targets. And I can't move again. Don't understand why. It's just like, yes, sometimes you don't get to move.
No one's gonna see this mission.
And let's actually take care of the frag mine first. Very unfortunate. He doesn't have. Oh wow, I'm here. Wow, she failed utterly. She couldn't stealth. She could. I'm honestly surprised they saw her though. Oh, there's a fiend. That's why.
Like that.
Boom. Hit hard. Yeah, I can move again. Mission, get up. You need to be moving. No cars. No, don't do
You asked for this.
Cars, you fool. At least we have the high ground. It's over, Raccoons. We have the high ground. Actually, that worked. That legitimately worked, so I guess it wasn't such a bad plan after all. I was like, it's gonna be terrible. Hearts, corpse. One of the outcasts with the journals. Yep. Adrenals. I never really use the adrenals. And any game with like temporary buff items, I just never end up getting around to using them because of the case that I'm like, I don't need them. I'm already powerful enough. So there are a few games, like Fallout 76. I was actually really good at consistently using the buff items. I had a little nice little chart that was just like, yep, you need to do this buff item, then this buff item. And like I could easily track where I was on my buff items. Somewhere I wanted to go. Right, I was gonna go check. See if I could turn them in. Turn it into Zach's after turning it in. Because I still have it. Because I got another copy. But I don't think that will change something. Nope, we're not taking the time. Because I want to quickly do that and then finish up the other city thing. Talking to her will take a little extra time. I do wish we moved quicker, but unfortunately I'm not Jedi yet, so I don't have force speed. Force speed is one of the best things in the game, honestly. The only downside is that very much the case that it still doesn't help you. I mean, it's still very useful in a lot of things, but like, despite the fact it's like, yay, I get to move super quick, you still have to wait for the rest of your party, who don't move super quick, to catch up. And then it's like, well, guess I get to sit around. Okay, you can't turn it in after turning it in, which makes sense. I got Selvin's bounty. Ooh. 300 as usual. Hopefully I can persuade that to 400 as usual. Okie dokie. Well, at the very least, got some XP, and Hearts gets to go up a level. Let's do that. P for player. Yes. Treat injury. I like how I'm like, treat injury, and it's not like I'm actually using the stim packs to heal. Okay, maxed out those for now. I'm trying to think what else. Could do implants, but I don't plan on using them long enough to really need implants. But extra health doesn't hurt. He can act as the tank. Actually, I'm a little light side. Car's a lot light side. Mission's a lot light side. I'm the darkest one here. And there's one last thing, and I need to have a party. One last thing in the undercity, and then it's into the sewers. And then into the Vulkar Base. And I think next stream we'll be able to do both of those. Because it's effectively 2 zones. And nope, not the apartments, the undercity. I think it should take about the same amount of time, but we will see. At the very least, now we have 3 people, so everyone gets to do some damage. Though, need to get Mission, get her damage up with Power Blast, but she doesn't have that yet. Because, yeah, blasters do so little damage if you don't have sneak attack against a stun foe, or if you don't have Power Blast.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
I have brought you a serum to cure the disease.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. At any moment, they could be transformed into terrible monsters. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into rat ghouls and attack them at any moment.
I'm going to go through the gates. Try and help the infected ones, or put them down.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder, but if the infected ones have already transformed into rat ghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
But, like, you can look into there, right?
Please, help us. We're infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot be... No!
I could have sworn we could save them. Don't know. Hang it. Yes.
Time to rumble.
Maybe I should have. These ones are a lot tankier.
Time to rumble. Time to rumble.
Yeah, he just has a lot of health, honestly. Garth just being the super tanky one. Okay, we can save those two. And he can't.
Yeah? What?
So it's nope, okay. It's whoever I have do power shots. Why oh why? Whoever I've decided to do power shots cannot move, apparently. Which is a very unfortunate bug.
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
I have brought you a serum to cure the rat ghoul disease.
You have a cure. Please, give it to me. Quickly, before it's too late.
Here, take the serum. I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it's too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Which escape pod are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it when we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you have done.
Yay, more light side points. And I cannot move.
Uh-huh.
What?
Can't move. Literally just anyone who I've used power shot with, it seems, gets frozen in place. And there are the two entrances to the sewers. But we shall begin that maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I might be a little extra busy as will need to prep a video for Monday. But otherwise, I think we will be able to do another KOTOR stream tomorrow. But either way, I do hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I had quite the good fun. I don't know why it has decided that I cannot run after doing power shot or some form of that. But it is definitely like, well, that's an issue. But we are having some good fun with this. Yeah, I'm enjoying my time playing some KOTOR again. I am definitely underestimating how much time it does take to get through the different areas, or at least does take as a scoundrel with blasters. Definitely not the easiest build I've done, but then again, the easiest build is literally just 2 swords with a lot of strength going hi-yah and destroying literally anything in the path. And yeah, I don't have anything really extra. I am trying to recoup the money that I spent on the new mic mount. But just watching the streams eventually will be enough, and so I will try and make sure I do more streams to help me actually pay for it. But yeah, I haven't done really anything extra special lately, so I can't direct you to like, go do this, go that, support me on these things, because I just haven't really been doing anything other than the Gems of War tips videos I do every Monday. So if you play the game, check those out. If you don't play the game, want to play the game, and then check those things out. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye!